Hello, fire signs. Welcome in. I'm Trace, and you're watching your weekend messages from Earth Star. Let's see what's coming in for you, Aries. Lovely Aries, bold and pioneering, action orientated, nice energy you have, the initiative that you bring through Aries. What is coming through for you for your weekend? And we have keeping it in check. Pay attention to what is going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. That's interesting. So because you are nice and fiery, because you like to get things done, perhaps you are not looking at the little small things around you that need attention. Perhaps it's a slow down kind of weekend. So keeping it in check, Aries. Oopsie. Let's see what's coming through with your tarot cards. I love that. Pay attention to what's going on around you. You might be moving into something too quickly or missing some important details. And that is really so typical of you, Aries, because once you've got an idea, the energy, the passion just drives you, that bold, pioneering energy that you have, very action orientated. So, and also you can sometimes be a little bit impulsive. So Spirit is saying to you this weekend, go through the details one by one, see if this means something to you, because you do not want to get overwhelmed. Or we've got beautiful Spirit of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, and that is you. That is a fire sign queen. That is you sitting there. So these cards are so beautiful. It's the perspective of the reader. So we've got you looking down at your life. These beautiful sunflowers. You've got this beautiful, passionate energy coming through in your life, and you planting glitter all over your life. And Spirit has given you that message here to say, yes, you are definitely on the go. You definitely want to get things going, and you definitely have got some initiatives. But this weekend, Spirit wants you to slow down and have a look at your life where you are overwhelmed, because sometimes you've got this happening for you, and then middle of the week you've burnt out. You feel, oh, I've taken a little bit too much here. I've offered to help people. I'm taking people to the shops. I'm taking people to the airport. Or that's the kind of sign that you are. You like to help. You like to be there for somebody because you are the I am of the deck. And I think that kind of person can get a little bit overwhelmed with, or even exhausted, because this is an exhausting card. You can see this here. They're pulling up this rock, or you are pulling up this rock, up this hill. But Spirit is saying, stop and take notice of the flowers a bit, and the little hearts that are in the hills and the dales. And I think that's your simple message for the weekend, Aries. Take care, and we'll chat next week. Okay, Leo, it's your turn. Let's see what's coming in for you for the weekend. All right, Leo, nice, confident, charismatic, natural leaders, warm-hearted, highly creative, fire signs. What is coming through for the weekend? What can you get your little nature, your little happy-go-lucky nature in? Right, Leo, what have you got here for you? You've got looking at the underbelly. Oh, you've got this whale swimming in the deep of the ocean, and it's, from your perspective, looking up at the whale. Be sure that you're using your time in the best possible manner. You might consider taking time to organize yourself, or perhaps the project you're working on could do with some fine tuning. Now that's a lovely, lovely message for a weekend, because when you slow down, and in fact, Aries got a very similar message. When you slow down and you have a look at, I need to blow my candle out, and you have a look at whatever you're working on, whatever project you are enthusiastic about, whatever confidence you have, perhaps you need to express yourself differently. And it's almost like the Hanged card. This is the Hanged Man card in tarot. So let's see what's coming out for you here. Confident Leo, what is asking you to do this weekend? Oh, that's awesome. Oh, you've got another whale here. So what have you got here? You've got this Fool card, and that this deck is the perspective of you looking down. This is you looking at something a little bit differently. This is you taking a leap into a different path that you thought you were looking at. It goes with your underbelly. So this weekend, take time to reassess, to have a look at your life, to have a look to see what it is actually emotionally that makes you happy. This bottom of the deck card here is a 10 of Cups, and it's saying that perhaps the joy that you have in life isn't quite the trajectory that you're going on. So take this time this weekend to have a look at, just almost do like a review of your life, just to gather yourself and say, you know what, I actually need to take a little slight detour to get to where I'm going, because the path that I'm on, it feels like there's a little bit of dead ends. And this Fool card is saying you will find the way, you will find that next step to take so much easier than if you just keep pushing and keep pushing. and you are so highly creative in your confidence and your self-expression that you'll find that. So just take the time to look at things differently, perhaps hang upside down somewhere and like a bat and just see what it is that perhaps you're missing. I think this whole message is just saying pause before you take the leap. Nice message for you, Leo. Have a good weekend. I'll chat to you soon. Right, Sagittarius, let's see what's coming through for you for your weekend. Nice, freedom-loving, adventurous Sagittarius. What is coming up for you this weekend? Nice, honest, independent people you are. And let's have a look to see what you've got, Sagittarius. And you've got total submersion. Oh, so it's asking you to get under the water. Don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself into a project, interest or goal. Give it 100% of your energy, and you may find that what your life has been lacking. Oh, that's so interesting. So if you started something recently, Sagittarius, if you started a hobby and you've got some kind of interest and goal, and perhaps you're doubting yourself, or you've not quite got all the equipment just yet, right now, give it 100% of your energy, and you may find that your life has been lacking. So just go for it. This is definitely a little message to say, go for it, Sagittarius. There's something there for you. Oh, you've got the Four of Pentacles, and you've got the Two of Cups. Now, the Four of Pentacles is a card to say, don't sit and gather your nuts. This is a little squirrel at the top of the tree. You can see this deck is from your perspective. Look how this squirrel is keeping himself away from everybody else and holding on to his belongings, his money. It's almost like a fearful energy. Doesn't want to share. And I think this is what Spirit is saying to you here. It says, don't be afraid to totally immerse yourself in something. Spend a little bit of money perhaps on more equipment. If you're doing something, you've got a project going, perhaps just outlay a little bit in order to get back. I'm not saying go and spend all your savings on something, but you know what this is. It's almost like you are perhaps holding back too much. This is what it feels like. And this weekend, give yourself time to work out what that is. And you've got the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Now have a look at this. Look at this energy. To me, this is saying to yourself or your friend, I'm pinky swearing that I'm going to give you everything of my love or whatever. This card is definitely a card of you are on level ground with yourself or level ground with somebody else. So it's giving somebody a chance, or it's giving that emotional happiness a chance that perhaps you've been holding back on. And I think that's your message this weekend. A last little quick message for you, Sagittarius. You are full of the freedom, you are the chance taker, but sometimes responsibilities and accountability keeps you back. So total submersion. Give yourself that chance. Give yourself that little tiny break this weekend to take that chance and take the risk. And you never know, you might meet somebody else that is on level ground with you as well, because the Two of Cups is a card of meeting somebody, business partner, or perhaps a romantic partner. Stop holding yourself back. Put yourself out there and enjoy your life. I'll chat to you after the weekend. Enjoy it.